ties well into JC's movement from yesterday. I'm not going to do it again. I just had a brain fart. If he gets up, so here's what happened. My roll through. When Renee was rolling through, he was getting up to the knees, right? You were getting up to the knees right away. You get up to the knees, and he had a scoop grip here as preference to that one. Go back to your hip. Right? So if he's hip down, I've got a good shot at finishing that. Or if you defend it, you're straightening it, yeah, the knee is going up. And so that's a good target for me to start going into my knee bar, or if you prefer, towards your heel hooks. Now, if you get to your knees, there's my scoop grip. This is one of my preferred positions, right? A hip harness. So I've got an underhook, my chin in the hip, and my hand around his waist. Compare it to JC's move from yesterday, where all that's got to change is that one to come underneath. We've got the grip on the far leg, and the only difference, he made this pass over, and
the leg was over, yeah.
The leg was here.
My foot was in front.
Yeah, so he had a better bite on the near leg than the far leg. Right, where he's going invert through to his attacks. So I'm going to do my movement from here. Goes into the tornado sweep, which we'll look at later. So we can keep looking at this Boris roll through, but he gets to his knees. Right, you getting to your knees is really taking your left leg away from me as an attack option. So I get my scoop grip. Right, I like that change. That gives me more control of the far leg. I'd say this is going to be a far easier movement if I can get my body laying on this heel. So now I've got weight on that heel beneath me. JC, where are you? There. So this is my reply to Eddie. I was showing him that last time I was in New York. I showed him all my rolls, and he was just like, but how do you get to an inside Senkaku from? Eddie, isn't the rest of this stuff cool? He's like, I want the inside. So I went back home and I was like, well, because my left leg needs to go where my head is. And so this was the change for me, you know, from being in my hip harness, jumping into that grip and laying on your foot. Right, gets me weight on your legs so that I can let go and lean back and cast that foot through. Right, and then I was going and make my tornado sweep, sorry. No problem. Right, into this position. So let's do this. Your choice. Whether you want to enter into it here, off of what we've been doing, where you get to your knees, and I take the scoop grip. Right, so the two pummels I've got to make for it before I cast the leg are so that grip on his far foot and getting my hips on the near foot. Or if we get just turtle, easier, we can start here. Hip harness and swing myself in. My hips land right between his feet, bony apart on one of them, and get the grip on the other. Lean back, cast through. Might even make that grip immediately. This hand, I think a good place for it is his far pec. That's going to help me invert. Do what you want. Again, do both of them. On the butt. That's so enough.